Alright, so it's been about a week now, and I've had this guitar and I've been putting it through its paces for the past week, and I promised you guys I would give you an update a week or two from when I recorded the review, and here it is. So, shortly after I recorded the review the next morning, I was tuning down these strings, and I was tuning the G string down, and the high E string broke at the tuner, so that sucked, but I believe it had everything to do with the fact that the strings had not been replaced when I got it, and nothing really to do with the guitar, because if it broke at the nut, it's either I need to file the tuner down or I need to get better strings. But ever since I put a new string on there, I haven't had any issues with it. And the only other complaint I have is finding tones that work for it, because most tones that you have previously have a lot of gain, so just be prepared to have to EQ your shit completely different and have to basically turn the gain down on all of your tones almost, or else it'll just be overwhelming. And throughout playing, I've managed to find a pretty decent tone where there's not much noise and it does what I want it to do, and here it is. But yeah, like I said, you do have to keep in mind that you're going to have to change your tones a lot, and you're going to have to find new presets and figure out what you're going to do with it, because it's a lot different than a normal guitar sonically. But other than that, I did check the neck dive. So as you can see, I have a strap right now, and I'm going to stand up, look around a little bit. It does dive a little bit, so over time it'll kind of slowly go over, but it's nothing compared to other guitars I've seen where you stand up with them and they'll just kind of sink over. And I don't really have that good of a strap too, so it's pretty impressive for how big of a guitar it is. One thing I do have to note is that you will need to get a big strap. If you like playing standing up, you are going to need to invest in a very thick strap, because this gets very uncomfortable to play after maybe like 6 or 7 minutes of standing up. But other than that, everything else has worked out beautifully. I haven't had any other issues with it, and I do have a full demo mix for you guys. It's a cover of Meathook, which is from the Doom Eternal soundtrack, and here it is.
Hear me, Slayer. When his heart is laid to rest, then his soul will be at peace. And so